I did a little bit of search and I found help with this one, and I basically needed to play with it. So now I used something called Review in Foundation, and what it does basically is just hide items. So you call, let's say you create a div, and then you give it a class of Review, everything it wouldn't show on your screen. Now, when you want it to show, let's say on click of a button or something, you set that particular button or that particular link or anything that you want it to call. That's you set it to data open, and then you give it the same ID as the item that you want to show, and it pops up. And you can also set up a little close button over there, and it works. And so I had to play with this particular work because it was somebody's work that I pulled and dumped it on our work. So it was very difficult because I had to study every single thing that they did in order to make sure I position it exactly how I want it to. Otherwise,
the login and registration, you spent
I spent a lot of time with that.
Yeah.
So now if you click on login, this page, it shows with the login screen, and if you click on sign up, that tab automatically will switch to sign up, and you can basically play with it too. And then I had to create, because we needed extra inputs. I created another table that will take the person's name and the zip code of that person whilst the person is making doing the registration. So after registration, the page opens. On this side, the name of the user is supposed to show over here, and then this side, this is just the landing page. And when the user logs in and login is confirmed, we just don't switch. What we did was, if somebody logs in, the information is sent to Firebase, and Firebase confirms. We had to study everything. If Firebase confirms that the user is logged in, then display this page. So we had review on two divs, and all we needed to do was in JavaScript just change the classes. So if the user is confirmed, then switch this class to that, and then this page is going to open. So we only have one page. Everything you see is just one page. All we needed to do is just call the functions from JavaScript.
And as far as the APIs go, we use the Google Maps locator API to locate where we are. We used the weather API that we had all played with a few weeks ago to pull in the weather for where Google Maps tells us we are. And at the time of registration, when we put in the zip code, we use that zip code to call to the zip code API to get the city and state that goes with that zip code.
And for responsiveness, this is very mobile responsive. I don't know if you want to help us with the...
Yeah, so if you just hover up to the top, and then just click on the green button over to the left-hand side.
This one?
Yeah, that'll make it... Now you can just drag the side in.
And,
nice.
Using a mobile,
And the form shrinks to fit in there also.
The form also, when you log in, the form also shrinks, and everything is just responsive like that way. And it's all because we foundation. Okay. So that's.
You just click the green, yeah.
That's all we got.
And we have plans
Yeah,
in the near future because we have a couple of things we needed to go over.
Yeah, we started looking at the add a photo. Like we had the photo button on there, and we sort of glossed over that here because as we started looking at adding a photo, the method of storing photos got a little complicated, and we said, you know,
I remember us looking at that. It was
a couple of days we had with it. We said, let's not go there right now.
When you're not building your own backend, it's a little bit more cumbersome to set up.
Yep. So we would want to add that on later. I'd like to find a way to improve the accuracy of the geolocator because given the fact that they're telling us how Google returns the inaccuracy or how accurate it considers it to be, there's probably some kind of functionality I could do to try to narrow that down. Especially since when you have your phone out, it can seem to show you a circle within like 3 feet of where you're standing. So there must be some way to play with that. We'd want to put in an option so you could delete out an item that you put up for sale and change your mind on. We didn't go that far, and also add statistics for the seller so they could tell how things are doing, who's viewing their stuff, how many views. names and that sort of stuff.
Cool. Great job, guys.
Anything else?
How long did it take you to decide on that name, that website name?
I think that was the thing we accomplished in the first 3 minutes. We said, let's sell stuff. Oh, let's call it. Sell your stuff.
Good question.
Nice. I'm trying to think if I have a question.
Questions?
Yeah.
You look like you want to. You look.
No, I know.
Good
I
question.
feel like I had a question, now I just lost it.
Well, so one of the things we also wanted to, I mean, we read a couple times because we realized that when a user posts something, the page refreshes and then everything just gets reset. So we had to look up persistence in Firebase, and we realized we were actually refreshing the page locally. That's why we had that problem. So we were able to figure that one out with the persistence. By default, it's persistence local, so that was a good thing for us. We didn't have to do much. We just had to look it up and figure out this is what's happening, and just it took a little while, but
The other, I guess one of the other little problems is the zip code found out that you can only do the zip code API lookup from a website or from a domain. You can't do it from a local host. So we couldn't do any zip code lookup testing until we pushed it up to GitHub
Okay.
and merged it. So that added a little bit of,
A lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and considering we're just 2 people on this project, but I think we tried our best. So.
You guys did awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And you guys like barely, you would ask for like little bits of help, but I feel like all the stuff that you did, like, you troubleshot it on yourself, like on your own. You did everything on your own pretty much, which was amazing.
Thanks.
And Foundation's not easy to get into, because like the
Well,
doc.
he really got into it.
Well, because the doc.
I know it from watching him do it, but
Yeah.
he really knows it.
Yeah, the documentation is just like very cumbersome, but like once you get used to using it, it's actually really
Yeah.
fun to use.
Yeah, in Firebase, I think it's basically knowing what you're looking for. As soon as you type in what you're looking for, it gives you something.
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah.
work with, so.
But Firebase is a poor database to be using for this. We'll also put that out there.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are making like relational databases
Yeah.
out of something that's not
Right.
supposed to be a relational database. Cool.
All right.
Good job, guys.